This is your Mr. Commentator Podcast Leader, Ace Clark. We have a special guest flying down. He just won a awesome title on Monday night. So hopefully we get to see him. I got a little beat up car. You know, they don't pay me that much in UCW. But he's going to be landing soon. When we see him, we'll announce him. But we saw some cool matches on Monday night. UCW, we saw Team Europe versus Team USA. Oh, there he is. We got someone. Let's go. Let's wait. Hold on. Let's go. Let's greet the man of the hour. I gotta run. I'm gonna wait. I wanna meet him. Oh, this is a one-on-one interview. First ever. My dog, the man. We both hate the same person, AJ Young. Oh, look who it is. How you doing, Mr. Beast?
It's good to be home back in Baltimore. Oh.
So let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get in this vehicle. We're gonna go.
Alright. I see you brought my personal vehicle with me. I'm sorry about being beat up. It was in a race the other day. My son took it out. I told him not to do that.
So I'll be asking you want me to drive or you gonna drive? This is your home state.
I'll drive. You'll see the beast drive.
Okay,
If you want to drive, it's fine. It's fine if you want to.
Drive.
So, alright.
This is your hometown. We're gonna talk about some things in a minute. Here we go, Beast. Let's go. Let's get this out of this airport first. So, how does it feel to be the new Universal Champion?
Oh, well, it was a great match and all. Got the submission match. And, well, my buddy, the C-Show, Louis C. Well, that was one heck of a fight. But next time, we're going to do it again. From Russia with Love. Last man standing.
Yes, I heard about that news. That is going to be a badass match. Whew. Just please, I get nauseous sometimes. There we go. And I have a couple of questions from fans. They've been posting some questions for me on my Twitter. They want to know who inspired you to become a wrestler. I want to know this. The fans and us want to know this.
Well, who inspired me to become a wrestler? Well, the man, the one and only. See, back when I was a kid, we had like Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold. We had youngster Brock Lesnar, just starting out as a rookie when I was like 11 or 12. That right there, seeing Brock come into the WWE and win the World Heavyweight title, win the WWE title, becoming the first ever youngest WWE champion in history. That inspired me right there. But also during my teen years before I started wrestling, at age of 17, the Animal Batista. But in all importantly, the man that really got me into it was the man Arn Anderson.
Ah, the Four Horsemen, huh? Okay.
That spine buster he does is brutal.
Alright. That's good information. Now let's go back. I gotta ask you a couple of questions. How do you feel about the Steele family? We know you had your ups and downs with them.
Alright. Me and Zed are cool. Me and Big A are cool. We've had to work our issues and out and everything. Alpha, I squashed that beef. But I'm still on the odds and ends with Max. See, I haven't got my hands on him yet, but I have bigger fish to fry right now. Man, y'all people don't know how to drive. But, alright, yeah, I got bigger fish to fry than Max. Well, I'll let Max be Max, but I already got told I have rights to get my hands on him anytime I want to. This boy needs to learn respect. He thinks just because his father is CEO of UCW, he's entitled to a championship match. Well, boy, if you think you're entitled, why don't you come fight me for my new Universal Championship?
Whew! That's a big A. But Max still did win that. He did win.
But first, I'm gonna defend against Louis C for the rematch. And then if Max wants to come out, he can.
But hey, man, Louis C, the C show is no joke, man. That's gonna be a brutal match, I bet you, between you two guys. But let's talk about some other past. You are a what? A UCW World Heavyweight ex-champion. Now you're the Universal Champion.
Well, first off, I started out in ECW. As a jobber. Then they finally saw me. They're like, man, this dude's got potential. We're gonna call him the Beast and everything. And then after a couple months, Dana White called me up and was like, yo, Beast, I see you in action in ECW. I see your physique. I know you're built. I think you can be the next World Heavyweight Champion, the UFC Heavyweight Champion, and everything. So I was like, well, you know what? If you allow me to wrestle for ECW still, then fine. So me and oh well, stupid sign, shouldn't be in the pier. But anyways, he allowed me to continue wrestling for ECW. So during the time I had between my fights, I'd be at ECW. Then at my fights,
alright,
I would fight and everything. But the one man that beat me in UFC when I first got there was the man himself, Brock Lesnar. And then Frank Mir went ahead and knocked me out as well.
Alright. Learn some history. Everybody, all fans now know some more about you. But you are a world champion, ex-world champion, now Universal Champion. What other titles do you really want to go for? Like...
Well, let me just make something clear. I would love a shot at the Mayhem title. Which, good job, Cowboy Jack, good job. Representing for Team USA and getting that win. But, good job, Cowboy. Well, you want to know what other title I really want to go for? As you know, I'm in the King of the Underground tournament. Now, the reason for me being in the King of the Underground tournament, that's the only way I can get back to the top of the food chain. And that's the top of the food chain is when the Beast is on top of everybody. Because UCW is my jungle and I'm its king. And, well, I'm also the Beast King. And, well, let's be like this. Will King, me and him have an alliance for now. And it's a simple matter. I believe he's scared of me. You see, they wanted me to drop the title. They wanted me to drop the title to him. I said, this punk, Will King, does not deserve a title. A title. He hasn't earned it. You know me? Yeah, I kissed up to the boss. I became the first ever champion after the boss held the title. I kissed up. I joined the ranks. Yes, me and him are still in good terms. I like to kick butt sometimes, but right now I'm doing me. I'm going to beat anyone in my path. If it includes beating his son, it's going to beat his son. I'm going to beat up. But, let me get back to what I was saying before I got off a little track a little bit. But, you see, I want the King of the Underground Championship. Because, as me beating Louis C for the Universal title, that's nice and all. I'm now the King of the Universe. But, let me go ahead and say this. I can do what Relic and Lewis couldn't do.
Oh.
I can cash in and be successful.
Oh, you heard it.
Now let me make it something clear. I don't have to cash in on the UCW World Title.
That's true.
I can cash in on the Mayhem World Title.
That is definitely true. Yep, that's the rules. But hey, now because we talked about Mayhem,
But I wasn't done.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But like I said, before I was rudely let go of my stuff because I wouldn't let Will King beat me. Will King became champion. Well, truly I had an ironclad contract. I still have my rematch clause, but that's another issue. Alright, Ace, back to you. What's the next question?
Now we talk about Mayhem, we talk about the world title. Now, I know you don't, maybe, I don't know if you have any free words for Jarrett, one of the champions, the Adrian, I can't name the Frenchman, but and now the Cowboy and Travis Young. Those are all the Mayhem champions. Now, which one would you love to face, like, out of all those guys? Like,
between all those guys,
which one would you most?
You have Cowboy Jet, you got Travis Young, you got Adrian Marcel, you got Jarrett. That's four champions. One champ right now, and 3 former champs. You want to know who I would love to face? I would love to face all 4 of them.
Oh,
But if it had to be for the title, I would like to face Freakyzilla Jarrett.
Yep, unfortunately he's hurt.
I think me and him could put on a show when he comes back. But you know what? Me and Freakyzilla could even become a tag team.
Whew. Oh man, you gotta be a monster house.
That's right. The powerhouse.
Alright. Now we have one more question we like to hear before we get into more information. We want to know something.
Okay.
The fans asked, this might be a stupid question for you. Ready? This is one. Do you like greens or do you just eat meats? That's the question we got.
Well, that's the question you got. Well, I'm the beast. I love me some meat, man. I love me some meat, but I also have a nice helping of vegetables on a daily basis. It helps keep my physique nice and toned and everything. People say he's fat. No, that's just a few extra pounds, but it's mostly all muscle. Because you gotta have a few extra pounds underneath the muscle to absorb those hits and everything in that ring. Like Jarrett, I'm sorry you got injured and everything, but you're like me. You got some extra padding on you. And your neck was a soft spot. But Travis Young, AJ Young, y'all are muscular, but y'all are a bit of bean poles. We could snap you like twigs, and you'd be like have a broken back or something.
Now, supposedly, because of you won this Universal title, now your match with AJ Young, it will be next week, I heard.
Yes, sir.
In a Hell in a Cage main event next week on Monday Night Show for UCW. Now, how do you feel about that? I know that was...
No, I'm telling you, you got that wrong. I'm pulling double duty that night.
You saying you want to do 2 matches?
I'm doing double duty at Rush of Love. The first match, opening contest match, will be a last man standing match between me and Lewis. Well, actually, no, my bad. I got that wrong. My little pilot here that's next to me. It said it would be the cell match between me and AJ first to kick off the show. And then it says later in the night I'll face Lewis for the title.
So I have some information. Supposedly AJ said he wants to face you for your title. Now, will you do a triple threat match?
No.
I don't know if Sisha will agree with this, but
I won't do it because out of respect to the former champion, It needs to be one-on-one. I want him to have a respectful chance to get his title back if he can beat me. We've had, like, my first dark match in UCW was a tables match. And, well, I put him through it with a spear. Well, then I just beat him tonight. For the title. Well, I'm offering him a rematch. If he accepts, it's cool. If not, I guess I'll fight AJ. Because AJ is an up-and-coming rookie. He's got some big wins on him, but
yeah, especially tonight against the Wolf, man. He pounded.
Got some big wins on him, but you know, I see bigger things for that kid than a Universal Championship shot. I'd give him a shot. I'd give him a shot down the line, but I wasn't champion at the time when this match became official. So this cell match between me and AJ is going to be a non-title match. If he can happen to beat me, hey, more power to you. I guess I'll see you in March if you can beat me at Golden Glory, and we'll have ourselves a title shot.
All right. Okay, now let's see what we got. We're going to talk about something else. Who is your favorite?
Before we move on to that, I'd like to give a shout out to Bobby Wade and Gabriel Albright for winning the All-Star and the Proving Ground championships respectively. And I'd like to give a shout out to the Emperor Payne for winning the Proving Ground Tag Team Championships. Y'all deserved it. Y'all are the better men that night. I hope to come down and commentate another episode of Proving Ground in the coming weeks.
Alright. Okay, now, we saw the big Russian Bear tonight. What do you think about this? I know he's not a rookie, but he technically a UCW rookie. I know he's pretty big in Europe. So, like, do you feel like he should be in Proving Ground, or he just jumped straight to the main brand? I feel where he needs to be, because what do you call it? You see him go against Ben Clayman at My Bloody Valentine. That man made him tap out with the accolade. Yes, he uses WWE Superstar Ruse's finishing move, but hey, anyone can pull that move off, and Russian Bear did it with style. He made Ben Clayman tap out. That is one man I would love to get in the ring with. Alright, you heard it, fans. He wanted to face the Russian Bear. He's not afraid of the Russian Bear submission style. He can take...
Nope. I will even go at it in a submission match, because I've been working on my submission skills. I have a new submission move I like to test out.
Oh.
It's called the Beast Bite.
The Beast Bite. You heard it. He wanted to go in the submission game, but now because you kind of answered my question. I was going to talk to you about Proving Ground. I was going to ask, who's your favorite new rising star down there?
My new rising star? Well, my new rising star would have to be, there's just too many to name. But there's one guy I have my eyes set upon wanting to finally get some superstardom behind him, Bobby Sharp. But right now, I have to go with my favorite right now. Will have to be the man that everyone's sitting in the back of the locker room talking about. They want to see him become champion. They want to see him become a champion soon, or whenever. I hear talks about Chase Stevens. Everywhere I go, the talk is Chase Stevens. Chase Stevens. Chase Stevens. I'm like, what's so special about Chase Stevens? People are like, he's got the it factor. He's the next UCW star. They're like, he's the next UCW world champion. So, with that being said, kid, you got a long road ahead of you. But if I had to pick out of all of them, my personal favorite right now, I'm king of champions. I gotta go with my personal favorite right now is Bobby Wade.
Whew. Yeah, I like Bobby Wade.
That 12 step he does, that South Pole power slam he does, that's awesome. It's what do you call it? Me and him going at it in the future. His finisher versus mine. The Beast Bomb. That'd be awesome to see.
Alright, now, for our last question of this podcast. You are in King of the Underground match. Okay, I know you're in it, I'm not, but now, we have not seen all the people who are in it yet, but we have seen some, we have a couple other people in it. Now, do you feel that you can make it all the way?
Well, I hear from the back that the finalized stuff is not official. I hear we're going to have 12 people begin, and we're going to have to wrestle. Those 12 people will have to wrestle to keep their spot, and then it will drop down to 6. And those 6 are basically like the second round. It drops down to 6, and that's when the official tournament begins.
All right.
I guess. I don't know. That's from what I'm hearing.
Oh,
But yeah, I think I can make it to the end. And I know AJ Young is in there.
Got Travis Young. You got both of the Young brothers.
I got both the Young brothers in there. I would love to actually end up facing each of them, but
I want to see you tap out AJ Young. That's all I want to know.
If it's just one to go against, I would settle for going against AJ Young one last time. But I really hope to see Russian Bear in that match.
Let's see. Anything happens, right?
Or maybe even the Anti-Hero. Because the Anti-Hero fought AJ Young in the opening contest. It was supposed to be a 30-minute Iron Man match, but it came down to being 15 minutes for some odd reason. Those two tore the show. AJ did get the victory over 2 pinfalls to none, but they put on a heck of a match. It was hard for anyone to top it, but I'm pretty sure Cowboy Jet did that. But yes, I think I can make it through the tournament.
All right, I know there's a couple of stars. I heard Bobby Shop is in it. I heard a couple other people be joining in.
Well, I feel sorry for that kid. If Bobby Sharp has to be my first round opponent, he's not going to make it through me.
Alright, this is the end of the podcast. I am Ace Clark. I'm with the UCW Universal Champion, and the man is a beast, like his name is called, the Beast King. So for last words, what you got to say to your fans?
Well, to my fans, welcome to Baltimore. This is my city.
Oh, you heard it. Take care. Good night. This is Ace Clark, and this is our UCW podcast number 2 with the Beast. And we say good night now. Oh.